What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM trade. Oh wow, I meant to say online CFM game, but I wasn't much of a mistake because we do have a trade on the table. Deshaun Watson is on the move in the Premier Madden League. As we wrap up week 5 and get ready for week 6, we can officially announce that Deshaun Watson is now a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. Watson goes to the city of brotherly love. In return, our Texans get a bounty of 3 first-round picks, 2 from the Philadelphia Eagles in 2022 and 2023, and a 2022 first-round pick from the Miami Dolphins that the Eagles previously owned from a real-life trade. So that gives us 3 first-round picks next season. And as we check out the records of the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles, both teams are sitting at a 2-3 record. So that means that both of these picks can turn out to be potential top 15 draft picks of teams that miss the playoffs. It's not entirely, a given that these teams will miss playoffs or even come close. It's very early in the season, but, even having a chance of getting a top 15 pick, maybe even higher than that, maybe even a top 10 pick from one of those two teams. It's something that we have to take for Deshaun Watson, and, we were offered a similar package from the Detroit Lions, but the Lions have the Detroit Lions first-round picks and the Los Angeles Rams first-round picks. Both of those teams are pretty much guaranteed to make the playoffs in their conference, right? The NFC is pretty light as far as competitors. As we talked about in the first episode of this series, the AFC is heavily stacked with most of the best players in this CFM, which is making our journey a bit tough with our Houston Texans as we enter this Week 6 game with the undefeated Indianapolis Colts with a 3-2 record. But we are definitely going to be trying our hardest, and trying our hardest with Davis Mills and I suppose Nico Collins, because Nico Collins is feeling inspired and thinking, I could do better for this team. Sure, why not? Whatever you say, right? And we also had some meeting about a draft prospect that I don't really understand. I'm not really sure it's really significant to us at all. But yeah, you see Nico Collins wants to get more touches. We could try to get him 100 yards. I think it'll just get him a confidence boost, right? Maybe some of his ratings go up by 1 for a couple of weeks. We'll try it, but I think the more important goal for us is to try to win this game, which will be very tough against these Indianapolis Colts, one of the few unremaining teams in the league. And definitely 5-0 for a reason. You guys may remember this Colts user from Madden 22 from being the Bears user in this CFM in Madden 20, the guy that almost won 3 straight Super Bowls if it weren't for our Miami Dolphins. So it seems like nobody knows how to defeat this guy except for us. Let's see if we could put our past lessons into our current team with the Houston Texans as we are underway with Week 6 action here in the Premier Madden League. 5-0 Colts hosting the 3-2 Texans, the first time these two rivals will meet this season. Jonathan Taylor getting the opening carry, and that's not surprising at all. Jonathan Taylor, especially behind his offensive line, we have to figure out a way to stop him. So far, so good. Early 3rd down, Carson Wentz, he'll get the ball, he'll hold, he'll go middle, and he's got Paris Campbell for the first down, and Campbell with a mega gain, and try to go coverage right there. Backfires just a bit, and right back to the ground attack with Jonathan Taylor. It's definitely a matchup of strength versus weakness. The Indianapolis Colts offensive line versus our Texans front 7. We just got to manage 3rd down. This is Jack Doyle in motion, and my oh my, check out the blocks as Doyle just slowly making a man miss right there and getting a mega gain. Now Jonathan Taylor, it's like an open escort for him. Apart the red carpet and let Jonathan Taylor do his thing as Carson Wentz, he's got him. It's Mo Alley Cox for the touchdown and a very efficient opening drive from the Indianapolis Colts. We've got our hands full today. This is not last week against the New England Patriots. We're definitely going to have to, fight, claw to, work on our way to winning this game, but early on, I think we can figure out what the Colts are trying to do. 10-minute quarters, long game, long chess match as we find Nico Collins in the corner. We'll take that. Thank you very much. One thing to note about today's game, Bradley Roby is not playing. Our number 1 cornerback is not in today's game, and he's not injured. It's unknown reasons why Bradley Roby is out, and it's unknown reasons why we've airmailed the ball to Bobby Okereke, and Okereke will outrun David Johnson and score the touchdown. It's a pick 6, and the Colts with the early 2-touchdown lead. Oh my goodness, a game like this can go south very quickly if we make mistakes like this, especially with the way the Colts are humming right now. They've got all the confidence in the world. Damage limitation is needed to just keep it close, to give us a chance for all quarters of this game. Don't throw the game away. You can't win the game in the first quarter, but you surely can lose it. So we got to be careful about that. So yeah, Bradley Roby is not playing today. We'll keep an eye on that storyline, but for now, we'll just have to play this game without Roby, and that definitely leaves us depleted in our secondary as Teray, one of the linebackers of this Colts team, he's down. He's injured, so that'll stop play momentarily. Outside, Brevin Jordan on the reception, and Davis Mills bouncing back pretty decently after that pick six. David Johnson getting the carry here, and we're starting to sniff red zone territory. Three-man rush here, holding up well for Davis Mills. Oh, but he'll throw the interception anyways. Intended for David Johnson again. Jefferson, the linebacker, on the pick. He's looking for six, and Howard's able to force him out of bounds, but two big turnovers, and both of them targeting our running back, David Johnson. So yeah, that's definitely something we're going to have to cut out of the game plan quite clearly, because that's cost us heavily. 3rd down and 6. Let's see if our defense can get a stop. Let's see if they can get off a block. The answer is a definite no, as Jonathan Taylor early on, this is already his 8th carry of the game, so the Colts not shy about what they want to do, as they've had the ball for most of this first quarter underneath Mo Alley Cox, who scored the first touchdown of this game, nearly getting the first down. As we start the second quarter, here's Carson Wentz. Watch out, blitz is in. Wentz will put it up. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Justin Reed. Oh, off the bounce, and read it and weep. That is our star safety making a, I don't say a star safety play, but just a natural play right there. Right place, right time, right? You know, you can count that as just a lucky interception, or you can say Justin Reed, you know, is smart enough to be in the right place to be able to be the recipient of that interception. That's the way I'm going to lead. We're also going to try to lean on a direction that doesn't involve us throwing picks on this drive. You can't throw a pick if you don't throw it to anybody. That's the Davis Mills way. That's the struggle of playing with Davis Mills. Of course, you pretty much punt a possession a game when you're playing with this man. 63 overall quarterback. So you got an open guy on 3rd down, but Mills might feel the pressure. You'll get the incompletion more than the completion, oddly enough. Setting up the screen is Carson Wentz. Whoa! Nearly sailed through the hands of Nicholson right there, more so than Jonathan Taylor. 3rd down, here's Wentz. He'll go middle, and he'll get picked off. Grugier Hill's got the football, and this will give us great field position. Maybe more, a whole lot more. That's a pick 6. Wow, Cam Grugier Hill. Hello. We might have just snuck ourselves back into this ball game with our defense. And keep in mind, both teams have had pick 6s early in this game. I think defense is the way to win this game more so than offense against, you know, in this Colts versus Texans matchup, because I think that is more so our strength in trying to outscore the Colts on the offensive end. Just got to limit the ground attack. We're going to bleed some yards to Jonathan Taylor. Just don't give up the big run. We almost gave it up there. I'm not really liking what I'm seeing out here, but don't give up those big plays, and you know, be opportunistic. We were almost really opportunistic there, getting a potential fumble, potential sack. Instead, it's an incompletion, 2nd down. Wentz is just chilling out there. Whoa, laying the lumber. Christian Kirksey. Welcome back to the action, Christian Kirksey. He is back in the lineup, as well as our right guard Sharping. He's also back in this game, and that's Michael Pittman getting the reception, and Pittman will get the Colts a goal to go midway in the second quarter. Nice rebound drive by Carson Wentz, but down he goes. That's going to be Blacklock getting the sack as Jonathan Taylor on the pitch. 2nd down. That's beautiful defense right there. Just not giving up the home run opportunities. Here's Taylor on 3rd down, and the Colts trying to sneak one in on us, but we're just disciplined enough to prevent Taylor from getting all the way in. So, you know, bend but don't break. Sometimes you just have to settle for these 3 points versus 7-point situations, right? When you are having a bad drive defensively, if you hold them to 3, all of a sudden it's not that bad. So, you know, it's those little things that'll keep us in this game. But, of course, our offense is going to need to put up points, because Grugier Hill is not going to keep scoring for us. He's the man responsible for our first and only touchdown right now, as we have Brandon Cooks. First time we mentioned Brandon Cooks in this game. Cooks has been getting a lot more involved the past couple of weeks, and Brevin Jordan has been very involved in this game. 2nd time we've targeted him on that corner route. Here's Chris Connolly following his blocks, trying to get that first down, and we're now under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Davis Mills off the play action. He's holding. He's in trouble now. The Forrest Buckner putting the heat on. Buckner entering this game as the leading sack artist in the league. So we got to be careful of the defense defensive tackle as this game goes on. And that's going to be a timeout by the Indianapolis Colts, trying to get this ball back with an upcoming 3rd down and 7. Empty set. Davis Mills. He'll hold. Oh, wow. Look at the protection. Beautiful and unexpected. DeForest Buckner held in check. And that's going to get Nico Collins the first down. And Collins is racking up the receiving yards, trying to get those 100 yards for whatever it can get us. That'll be Antonio Callaway losing the ball. And it's Okereke again. The demise of our Houston Texans being led by Bobby Okereke. He'll force the fumble. He'll score the touchdown. Sliding in. Okereke, a devastating force. He's outscoring our team by himself in a score of 12-7. Okereke versus Houston. That is not winning football, but my oh my, we were working on something there. On a drive to make it at least a one-possession game at the very least. That was very costly, Antonio Callaway. Maybe he should have protected the football a little bit better there, but man, what a devastating blow. Bobby Okereke really laid that one down as Davis Mills is starting to lose a little bit of confidence here. Now he's starting to lose reality with his receivers. He's got the question mark on his head. But 3rd down, he's able to come up clutch. That's Nico Collins one more time. And this is definitely the best game Nico Collins has had. And we're only in the first half as we're trying to make something happen here with 1 timeout remaining. Mills in trouble. He's lost the ball. That's a fumble. And it's recovered by the Colts. Looking for another defensive touchdown. And they'll get it. Oh, wow. When it rains, it most definitely pours, even in an indoor stadium. And that's 3 defensive touchdowns by the Indianapolis Colts in this first half. And simply giving the game away are our Houston Texans, just hand-delivering points. On a pass that was an attempted throwaway pass there by Davis Mills, he ended up actually fumbling the ball. And, well, as you know, with the way this game is going, the Colts pick up the ball, the Colts take it for a touchdown, and the first half will end with our Houston Texans down by 24 points. It doesn't feel that bad. It also does feel that bad. Let's just go to the halftime show. Welcome to the halftime show, where we have our game of the week featuring the 0-5 Seahawks and the 0-5 Steelers. Somebody's got to get their first win of the season on Sunday Night Football, right? Well, the Seahawks are looking to make sure it's them, and they're looking to ride the back of the newly acquired Julio Jones right before the end of the first half. That's a big hitter right back at you. It's the Steelers. Chase Claypool with the touchdown. You can definitely see glimpses of why both of these squads are winless entering this game. For the Steelers, Big Ben has been a big problem. For the Seattle Seahawks, their secondary has been questionable. Like, how do you give that up on 4th and 22? The Steelers needed a hero. His name was Chase Claypool, and all of a sudden, it is a one-possession game. And look at this, lining up the field goal. Whoa! Jason Myers scared. His heart popped out of his chest. But that is ultimately good, and the Steelers are ultimately going to drop this game. One more Sidney Jones pick 6 before we get out of here, and the Seahawks are able to get their first dub. Steelers 0-6, big yikes. Let's go to the rest of the league action. On Monday Night Football, we had a mega matchup. 4-1 Buffalo versus 4-1 Tennessee. Here are the Titans riding the back of you-know-who. In the fourth quarter, the Kings time to shine. Henry with the touchdown. The Bills! Oh no, they can't get the answer. They don't have Henry. They go with the fullback dive, and Jayon Brown with the denial. That'll be the ball game. Whoa! Big hit. That's gonna hurt, and the Chargers are gonna get a blowout victory. Wait a second. Chargers down by 2. They are in a battle with the 0-5 Ravens, but Guyton skying high. Look at him go. Down by 2. Looking for the touchdown. He's not gonna get it, and that is gonna cost the Chargers the game because the clock was running. He never got out of bounds. He didn't score the touchdown. The time runs off, and the Ravens get their first victory of the season in spectacular fashion. Oh, maybe Guyton could have went out of bounds, something, anything, a lot of what ifs, but that's a heartbreaker for the Chargers. This was easy for the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek Hill is very fast, and I'm not sure the Washington football team got the message. They let him loose uncovered a couple of times. Gotta have those safeties way back when you're playing those Chiefs. They'll get the easy victory. Deshaun Watson's debut as a Philadelphia Eagle, looking good on Thursday Night Football, but Tom Brady was resilient, fighting back, and ultimately, this was a Tampa Bay victory, and Watson actually struggled with 3 interceptions in front of the Philly faithful. Here is Daniel Jones looking to lead the comeback. Oh, slay them all, Darius. They all fall down, and here come the Giants down by 3 with the ball. Oh, Jones, don't do that. That is Jalen Ramsey, and that is the ball game. Oh, what a mistake. He wants that one back for sure. Meanwhile, another NFC team, the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to get it nice and easy. That's Cedric Wilson skipping in for the victory. All good vibes for the Dallas Cowboys. For the Miami Dolphins, this was the biggest play of the game. It was the final play of the first half, and look at this. How does Waddle get loose behind the Jaguars secondary and for the touchdown? Wow, big victory for Miami. This was a huge victory for Green Bay, and I'm talking about the final score, 76 put up by the undefeated Packers. And finally, Joe Mixon. Ouch. Oh, that's going to be a down and out, and this is going to be a Detroit Lions victory and a sticky little return touchdown while you're at it. And we are back. The Indianapolis Colts have been playing every bit of a team that is 5-0 entering this game. For our Houston Texans, winning 3 of our last 4 games, there was definitely some hope entering this game. So a realistic thought that we could challenge the Colts and give them a good game, perhaps even be the first team to beat them. But the execution so far in this first half has led us to believe that our Texans are more so a team that have a lot of work to do as we find Antonio Callaway getting the first down. This is still most definitely a work in progress. We have Deshaun Watson gone out of the building, but it's not like we got anything in return for our team. We got the stress out the way, but we didn't get, anything right now for our squad. We're going to reap the benefits of that trade down the road. But for right now, the present, well, we got Davis Mills, and Davis Mills is doing the best he can out here, connecting with Brevin Jordan. Shout out to the rookies, Brevin Jordan and Nico Collins, for stepping up in this game, right? We've had a lot of turnovers, but when we've had positive plays on offense, those two have been the 2 main guys. Once again, haven't really mentioned Brandon Cooks, as we're looking for Cooks here, and he'll actually get the ball. Watch out! Don't want to take another one of those big hits out here. Don't want to fumble the ball again, so Brandon Cooks, a nifty little spin move. Here's Davis Mills, and, wide open Phillip Lindsay out the backfield, and you can definitely see Mills' confidence is shaking, but he'll be able to connect here with David Johnson for the touchdown and a nice opening drive to start the second half for our Houston Texans. And that's all we can really do, right? One possession at a time, right? Just try to get a touchdown, then try to get a stop. Just look for positives. As we go for the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be intercepted by Blackman. And oh my goodness, are we going to give up another return? Thankfully not. Nico Collins on the tackle there. But once again, you see the inaccuracies of Davis Mills pretty much airmailing it one more time to the defender. And yeah, it's just, we definitely can see the flaws in this team more so than, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? Like, it's pretty foggy. I don't really see that thing anywhere in sight. So yeah, I mean, these are good games for us to just learn about our team, right? There's a lot to learn about what's good and a lot to learn about what's bad about this squad. As one thing to learn is that when we send all-out blitzes, when we send 6 people, they're not going to get home right away, even though they probably should. And instead, we give Carson Wentz a lot of time to find Jack Doyle. And once again, Jack Doyle open again. As we're getting very aggressive on the defensive end, and the Colts are just simply, taking their time, finding open guys. Even though we're trying to be aggressive, it's just not really providing much resistance to the Indianapolis Colts. It's Jonathan Taylor in for the touchdown. We try to make some noise coming out of halftime. We scored a touchdown, but the Colts pretty much said, nah. This is not actually a game. We're going to score one more touchdown here and let you know that if needed, we'll do that again if you score a touchdown this drive as well. Well, at the very least, we got to try to score a touchdown, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get that 2-point conversion. If we got that, we could have kept it at what was at the time a 2-possession game. Now we're back to like a 3 or 4-possession game, 25 points. That's a lot. That's a 4-possession game. That's a lot to come back from. I know where the comeback is, but let's see what we can do. As Davis Mills, 2nd down and 7, he's dropping back. I think the positives are when we aren't turning the ball over, it's not like we're really struggling, right? Davis Mills is 24 for 32. Trying to make that 25 and 33, but, these incompletions are Davis Mills, bad, inaccurate passes, or Brandon Cooks dropping the ball there. But when we are connecting on our offense, it actually looks pretty fluid. So I think that's something to take out of this game, as I hit the wrong button right there. I meant to hit the out route to, I believe, Brevin Jordan. So that was thankfully not intercepted, because, I hit the wrong button. I was like, man, where the heck is this going? 3rd down, late 3rd quarter. Here's Davis Mills, and he'll quickly fire an incompletion to Nico Collins. And check this out. That's Tyrod Taylor in the game as we have a 4th down and 9 offense definitely on the field, and Tyrod dropping back, and he's got Collins for the touchdown. That is the first career touchdown for the rookie out of Michigan, Nico Collins. We already said Collins was having his best game in a Texans uniform in the first half. He continues to build upon it, and a project wide receiver who is showing some potential, Nico Collins, finding the end zone. And that probably should put him over the 100 yards that we were asked to do at the beginning of the game. I'm not sure what we're going to get out of it, but I mean, hey, 2 drives in the second half, 2 touchdowns. Let's see if our defense can get a stop. Take it 1 drive at a time. Here's Marlon Mack in the game, and Marlon Mack simply nowhere to go. Nice job holding up the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 11. Carson Wentz dropping back, trying to flood the left side. Holding, in trouble. Wentz, he'll throw the ball away. Sometimes Carson Wentz in real life, he'll force that football. He'll give you the interception, but in this game, Carson Wentz playing it safe with the 18-point lead as a mean backspin on that punt will carry it to the 19-yard line. And Tyrod Taylor back in the game. So very interestingly, Davis Mills is nowhere to be seen. Here's Tyrod. I think this is Tyrod's game for the rest of this quarter. And Tyrod missing Nico Collins there. Not a great look. 3rd down and 6. Empty set. Here's Tyrod. Oh, looking for Brevin Jordan, but the nice hit by Darius Leonard, forcing the incompletion. 4th down once again. 5 wide. Here's Tyrod. Quick pass. Intercepted. Maybe forcing this ball to Nico Collins now, and that's going to be Willis on the interception, and he'll go down. So our faint chance of getting back into this game, maybe trying to give us a little bit of a spark plug with Tyrod Taylor. You know, the reason why we are starting Davis Mills over Tyrod, even though Tyrod has the mobility, is Tyrod really doesn't move the needle for this team, and I think that is showing a little bit on that drive, right? Even though that was tight coverage on the 3rd down pass, it's like Tyrod doesn't exactly have the arm strength to fit that in there to give Brevin Jordan a better chance of securing that ball before he takes the hit. As shots to Zach Cunningham trying to strip that ball out. As Jacob Eason's actually in the game here, and Jacob Eason's trying to run the read option on 3rd down. What are you doing, my guy? We'll definitely bring him down and force the Colts to settle for the field goal with Blankenship up and good. But yeah, you know, the 2nd down pass missed. Davis Mills can do that stuff for us, and I would rather start a rookie quarterback and, you know, take a shot in the dark that something happens in this year with Davis Mills that we're starting him over starting Tyrod Taylor if Tyrod is going to miss the same passes Davis Mills does. Like I said, doesn't really move the needle for us, but if Tyrod continuously makes throws like that, not a bad thing for us is Tyrod lobbing it up for Nico Collins, and it's intercepted by Darius Leonard. How about that? I saw a linebacker on my guy Nico Collins. I'm going to throw that up every single time. Or at least that was the former thought. Maybe not anymore. Maybe not to Nico Collins. 6'4" wide receiver. Great athletic ability, but definitely just got bullied by Darius Leonard. So that was not a great look for us, right? I mean, at this point in the game, might as well try that out. There's really not much to lose in that situation. But, yeah, that did not work out for us. And the Colts are pretty much 1 first down away from finally ending this game. At the end of the day, it's a 21-point margin. That's actually an injury to Blacklock, the starting defensive tackle on our team. And as you guys are about to see, that's a torn labrum for Blacklock in garbage time. Remember, Blacklock got injured earlier in this game, and we brought him back, and he got injured even worse. So maybe that was not a good idea to bring him back, and a good idea to keep him in this game. But it also doesn't really matter because that guy is like a 69 overall. As the Colts actually went for a 4th down right there, which I don't really mind, right? Like, that's a situation where I would want to go for a 4th down. I know I probably wouldn't, just to, like, be respectful to the opponent, but I don't mind him going for that just because, like, you know, you want to get that 4th down. It's 4th down and 1. You just get the 1st down. You end the game. You don't want to prolong the game anymore. End on your own terms. I respect it. GG's to the Colts, man. We'll see him back later down the road. We play him some point, like week 12 or something in the season, or 13, I don't know. But, whenever we see the Colts back, we'll see if they've been handed a loss, and if they haven't, we'll see if we could be the team that delivers it to them. But in the meantime, we got to work on getting better if we want to be able to challenge the Colts. And, you know, defensive touchdowns being given up in that game, right? We gave it away a little bit too early, right? But games like that, they're going to happen with our Houston Texans, right? Going 17-0 was never the goal. Making playoffs is barely the goal with our Texans, but we're still going to try. But it's a little hard when Quentin Nelson gets 9 pancake blocks, 9. Man almost hit double digits. It's like I was coming out like dime sets the whole game. That was just Quentin Nelson dominating out there. So, yeah, just as we had a couple of guys return from injury, we have one more injury to add to our squad. We've actually been pretty injury riddled. It just hasn't really shown because the guys that get injured don't really matter, and the replacements are also trash. So, I mean, Blacklock is going to be down, but the guy that we bring in might not be much better anyway. So, let's see what Nico Collins is feeling, right? Crisis in confidence? Let's see. He's still not happy. We didn't win the game. He definitely got over 100 yards, but hopefully he's not too mad. Hopefully this storyline doesn't make him lose confidence or anything like that. Let's see. Coach is talking him up. That's good. That's good. But yeah, next time I see you guys, we're going to resolve the Bradley Roby situation because Bradley Roby is not going to be in our Houston Texans next week. We are not done trading until the trade deadline. The Deshaun Watson trade is now done. That now opens the window for us to make more transactions with this squad, whether it's sending guys away or bringing guys in. So I'll catch you guys next time. We'll talk about more trades down the road. We'll talk about more football down the road, and hopefully get back to our winning ways. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.